So you hit a wall in your journey. You're doing everything. You're doing your discipline. You're counting your macros. You're going to the gym. You're journaling. You're marking out your charts. You're back testing. You're doing everything about trading that you thought you're supposed to do that is good. And you're doing it, but you've hit a wall and it's not working, right? And there's a concept called the Trader's Plateau, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video. So make sure you watch this to the end because you're going to understand why you're hitting the wall and how to have the breakthrough so you can walk through that wall and then see the results that you finally want to see. So make sure you watch this to the end. But before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe and drop a comment below. This is going to help boost the algorithm and get this message out to more people like you. The Trader's Plateau is divided into 3 sections. Part 1 is the excitement phase. Part 2 is the plateau. And then part 3 is the breakthrough phase. This video is going to be for the advanced trader. So somebody that's been doing this for some time now, right? So not for the complete beginner. If you're a complete beginner, go ahead and watch this because it's good information. But this is mostly for guys that are stuck in the middle. They've been doing this for a few years now. They know everything and they're just not getting the consistent results. They're not losing, but they're just at break even. Okay, so you're a break even trader. So phase 1, the excitement phase, is you discover trading and you get really excited and you're learning everything. You're learning about trading view, you're learning about candles, you're learning about market structure, you're learning about indicators even. You're learning what's good, what's bad. You're just brand new to the market, to the industry, and it's really exciting. And you're excited about the lifestyle that all the top big social media trading influencers are flaunting with the cars and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you want that. And you're excited because you're learning this new skill, right? And everything seems fast because you're so new. So you're learning new stuff. So your knowledge is growing at a very, very fast speed. You're sort of like accelerating. You're at the takeoff stage of the flight. Okay. And so that's the initial phase. Maybe you came across the ICT channel or you came across some mentor and then you're just learning everything about their framework, about their strategy, about their philosophy of trading, the way they trade, the strategy. So now you've been doing this for some time, right? Maybe it's been a year or 2 years of learning, or maybe 6 months for some of you. Depends. Everybody's different. And you know everything. You're at the stage where now you know everything about what you learned, right? You know every video, you think you know everything, but you know a lot. And now it's the point where there's nothing more to learn, right? Like you've kind of learned everything. You're just wasting time now watching the same videos, doing the same things, but you're still not getting that result. And this is called the plateau stage. And this is also, you can think of it as the accumulation phase. If you understand technicals on charts, the accumulation phase or the consolidation phase is where all the energy gets condensed right before the breakout. And that's where you are in this journey. But you don't realize it. You don't understand this concept. You don't know about the trading plateau. So you give up. This is where it kills, or this is the part where it makes or breaks you. The trader either sticks to it long enough and finally figures it out, and then they figure out the last part of the equation, and I'll tell you what that is in a minute, and then they're off to the moon. You can't stop them. Now they have the breakout. They're armed, they're dangerous, and nothing can stop them, and now they're consistent. Or they keep going at it, and they have a weak state of mind. They're not hard-headed. They're just emotionally not all there, and they give up. They quit. And winners never quit, and losers quit. Losers lose because they quit, right? So the breakout is when you finally figure out that you know all the strategy. There's nothing else to learn, right? And you go, what is it? What is it, right? The breakout or the breakthrough that I had was when I realized that it was internal, emotional, psychological. This was my aha moment. And I hope that this video is your aha moment as well, because this is the one that's going to be the light bulb that solves all your problems. If you can fix your emotions, your psychology around trading, and it's a big part, it's actually 80%, 90% of trading. Your strategy stuff that you've been plateauing on and learning, that's just 10%. But nobody told you that the psychology is actually the 90%, and it's the last part is the most important part, because it's the part that will make you succeed. Why is it that a top influencer or a top trader can sell a course and teach a strategy and it works for them, but it doesn't work for the student? And they take the same trade. They go on the live weekly calls. They take the same entry, but it works for that guy, but it doesn't work for you. Why? It's because their psychology is different. They know how to hold trades. They understand risk management. They understand fear, greed. They understand all aspects of their emotion. They're emotionally advanced. They're more ahead of you emotionally, but they're not telling you. And it's not because they're bad people that they're not telling you. It's because they've either worked it out and figured it out intuitively on their own, right? And that's also why some traders grow and succeed faster, because they are intuitively doing this, right? But then they can also, because they don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it intuitively, it can work against them. It would be better to know what you need to fix emotionally and be aware of it, having the awareness instead of the intuition, and then working on it and then getting the results, and keep refining the results and fixing the results and refining the emotion and the psychology so that you can maintain your success for the long term. So when you figure this out, then you start going internal and doing the shadow work and fixing your psychology, fixing your patience, doing all the stuff on the emotional side, right? Getting rid of negative beliefs around money and success, and just all the self-sabotaging, limiting beliefs that's holding you back. When you clear that and you have an edge, you're going to take off, because now you're not going to feel like you need to change the strategy. You're not going to be panicking when you take a loss. You're not going to be angry. You're not going to revenge trade. And those are the things that's holding you back. Do you understand? And if you want to work on that, check out the first link in the description. That's what we do. The Inner Edge Pro is all about reprogramming the subconscious side of trading, the psychological stuff. So I highly recommend you check that out. But yeah, that's basically the breakout phase that you need to have, right? I would say that you're probably about 80% there, but you think you're 100% there and there's no more way to go, right? But you're actually about 80% there, and this is the last piece of the puzzle. And I hope that this video is your breakthrough video. It's your aha moment, the one that's going to change everything from you, so that you stop jumping around from one mentor to another, switching strategies every week and switching time frames and entry models. It's not that. It's you, right? And I don't say it's you in a bad way. I say it's you, and that's good, because you can fix you, or I can fix you if you want. Check out the first link. Whatever, just Work on yourself. It's the emotional part now. Once you fix this, nobody can stop you. You're completely unstoppable. You'll be unshakable, unstoppable. You'll be completely stone cold killer, right? So I wish the best for you. I want to see you win. Drop a comment, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Let me know how you're going with your trades, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.